So by the time now, you guys have probably all seen the news. These things are apparently exploding all around the world, and today I'm going to be telling you guys why that is complete bullshit. I mean, don't get me wrong, these things have exploded, but you guys are probably worried if you guys have one of these, and today I'm going to be talking about why you don't need to be worried. Now, these things are called smart self-balancing electric scooters. Now, I'm going to call mine a hoverboard throughout the video because that's, like, it's basically given name. Although it doesn't hover, I know, don't comment down below, oh, it has 2 wheels, so it doesn't hover, because I know. Obviously, it doesn't hover, but that's its name. Thank you, Casey Neistat. It's all your fault for giving this name out. But, yeah, basically, this thing apparently explodes, and today I'm going to be talking about why that's a really, really low chance of that happening. So the battery inside this thing is a 42 volt, 4.4 amp hour lithium ion battery. And people are saying, you know, oh my god, it's a lithium battery, so it's going to explode. No, okay, lithium batteries are in everything. Ugh. This is an iPhone. It's an iPhone 5S. It has a lithium ion battery inside, but it hasn't exploded. Yet, iPhone batteries explode more than these things explode. So, yeah, I mean, no one's acknowledging the fact that iPhone batteries could explode, but they're acknowledging that these things can explode. Now, the UK has apparently seized 15,000 of these things because there's a potential hazard of them exploding. And today, I'm going to be talking about why the media is taking this way too far, and why this thing doesn't have much of a chance of exploding. So you guys know these things contain a lithium ion battery, and a lithium ion battery is, well, lithium ion, okay? It's a rechargeable type of battery. Lithium ion batteries are basically in everything that has a rechargeable battery, but there are precautions that you need to take with every lithium ion battery. Every lithium polymer battery, you need to take precautions. Now, first things first, do not charge this thing overnight, alright? Now, if you've charged it overnight once, that's okay. Do not do it any more than that. Even, like, it only takes 2 hours to actually fully charge this thing. So basically, if you're charging it overnight, okay, you charge it for a couple of hours, it's fully charged. Okay, now, batteries, it's sad to say, but batteries, even if you're not using them, over time, if they're on full battery, if they've got any capacity in them, little particles inside will start to, like, degrade, if that's the word. I'm not too sure. It'll start to, like, destroy, like, micro ones at a time. And if a little particle destroys and it goes, like, from 100% to 99.9 recurring percent, well, then the charge is going to think that it's not on full battery, and it's going to throw more power into it and fully charge it again. And if that keeps happening, then the battery will start to overcharge, and obviously you don't want a battery to overcharge because that will damage it. Now, these things apparently have a feature when you go really fast and you brake quickly, it'll like put a bit of charge into the battery because of the friction when you brake. Now, if this thing's fully charged and it's been charging overnight, so it's overcharged, and you do that little brake feature, then you're overcharging the battery even more, which could cause a potential explosion. So please, guys, do not overcharge the battery. Do not overcharge it. Do not charge it overnight, sorry, because, well, that could cause a potential explosion. It could cause the battery to die, which is something you do not want. Now, another way that this battery could potentially explode is if it's been punctured. Now, if you're going really fast, like riding down like an alleyway or riding anywhere really fast, actually, hit into like a piece of concrete, hit into metal, hit into wood, anything like that, and you smash it really hard, well, although it may look fine on the outside, there's probably going to be a scratch or a crack. Now, every time you crash this thing, give it a little shake, okay? If you hear like little crackles or little particles moving around and it's coming from the inside, straight away, do not ride it anymore. When you get home, unscrew it, okay, rip it open and remove that little particle, or glue it back into place, or whatever, because if that happens, well, that could puncture the battery. If the particle starts rolling around and hits into the battery, stabs it, it could puncture one of the cells and cause a puff or an explosion. Now, puffing is when the battery, like, expands. I'm not too sure how it works, but just search it up on YouTube. It'll come up with some, like, video showing, like, how it works. But that's one of the reasons why this thing could potentially explode. Now, another way if this thing's not handled correctly, like whether it's at the actual place where this thing's made or whether it's during shipping, now, a way to kind of bring that down is if you message the seller asking if they can put like a fragile sticker on the box, so when it's being handled during shipping, the people who are shipping it by law have to take extra care of it because it's got a fragile sticker. Like, if it doesn't have a fragile sticker, then they can do what they want with it. They can throw it everywhere, but if you put a fragile sticker on, obviously that'll counteract that from happening. But if you guys own one of these things, please do not be freaked out, alright? I was never freaked out about this thing. My parents are a bit freaked out. They're like, you know, looking at the news, but the news is taking this like way too far. They're taking it to the next level, and it doesn't need to be, because they're just, yeah, they're not telling the truth, alright? thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people own one of these, and only 3 explosions have occurred. Alright, guys, do not worry, your thing will not explode if you just take extra precautions, if you don't like barge it into things. But this one, okay, look at that, guys. This thing, I've had it for over a month, like almost 2 months, and it hasn't exploded on me yet. So yeah, I'm alive, my house is alive, nothing's happened. So honestly, guys, just don't worry. If you've had this thing for a while and nothing's happened, then just don't worry, okay? Don't chuck it away, don't ship it back, because nothing's gonna happen. Now, if something has happened to yours and it has exploded and you're looking for some advice like how like to resolve this issue, well, first of all, get a refund, okay? Demand a refund. And also, if nothing, like if it causes havoc, like causes damage to something, then you actually have the right to sue the company. Now, one thing you always want to do when you buy this thing is buy it from a supplier that is trusted, okay? I bought mine from a company, there are on eBay, but they're actually quite a known company, like 300,000 score on eBay. It's called Tom Top Home, okay? If you buy your hoverboard from a completely random company who like give it away on Instagram or something, well, you're never going to have a chance of suing the company because you don't know who actually shipped it. Alright, I know who made the product and shipped it to me, so I have the right to like sue them if anything happens to this. But if you guys bought yours for $20 off Instagram, first of all, it will have shitty products, the battery will be terrible, so yeah, kiss goodbye to your house. Also, you guys won't know where it's been bought from, so you won't have a receipt, so you can't sue the company, or you can't demand a refund if anything happens because you don't have any information on where it's been purchased. So also another thing, guys, when you buy this thing, get it for at least 400 New Zealand dollars, at least 200 USD, okay? If you get it for anything cheaper, then expect some problems to occur. Expect the quality of this thing to be a lot worse, the plastic will be a lot shittier, the battery will be a lot worse, everything will be a lot cheaper. So yeah, make sure to get this thing as like expensively cheap as you can, well, at least like the best for your budget, because obviously the more that you spend, the more reliable it's going to be, the less of a chance it's going to have of exploding. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and for those of you guys that have one of these, yeah, do not worry, these things are incredible. I love mine to bits, and I'm never throwing it away, okay? It won't explode. If it does, then I jinxed it and I apologize. Also, I want to make a disclaimer. If anything happens to your hoverboard, I am not at fault, okay? I'm just giving you guys some advice on like how to prevent it from happening, but it won't like certainly prevent it from happening. It's like brings like a less of a risk of it happening. So I just wanted to like let you guys know that. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. For those of you guys that have one of these, good luck with them. They won't explode. Have a lot of fun, okay? Go out there. Just do not smash it up. Do not overcharge it. And you guys will have a good time. But anyway, guys, till next time, my name is Charlie. And I'll catch you guys later.